They say GVK in the mouth.
Yeah, we got GVK in the mouth coming up here.
The winner of this moves into the third place match against Chris Wingler.
I'm trying to update these screens here real quick.
They spun Baja. All right. Should be fun. So there's one can be coin flippy, 15 can be coin flippy. Mostly though, you're just trying to hole out.
This is not King of the Hill. I don't know why. I can't change that, but just be clear, this is not King of the Hill.
This
I
is
can't
the
change it because I'm not Richard King.
This is the 3-4 match.
Yes.
Not the King of the Hill.
Not the King of the Hill.
So I would consider this closed, but you can get a chush here.
Yeah, how do I override that?
Oh, that's right. We had to override it.
Yeah.
I'll change that right when I get back.
So the mouth hit a really, really, really good A1 and is going to have a pretty straightforward chip shot.
I typed 3-4 match. There we go.
GVK is trying a similar shot, but I think got a little bit more of the one than he wanted. But both of them are going to have to solve a relatively hard to make chip.
Mouth leans in. Nope.
Not a pretty good run at it.
Really good run at it.
He gave himself an excellent opportunity there.
He's pretty solid. When I watch his stream, I'll ask a couple questions like how I'm not really good at pulling back a certain distance and hitting my shots. And he just 100% believer. He pulls it back to the same spot every single time, and then he knows how firm to hit it forward. So if there's a guy that knows something about Gold Team, Mouth is pretty knowledgeable.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to be better at this, you should be subscribed to Word of Mouth.
Absolutely.
It will make you better.
And if you really want to learn some stuff, you can ask him. Talk your way through the shots, and he will tell you his thought process right before he hits it, why he's choosing this club, and it's amazing to watch to me.
Yeah, he's clearly an excellent player,
and he's not scared to share anything with anybody. Which
That's
is
right.
amazing.
That's right.
He's not hiding anything.
We talked about chipping a little bit on Friday. We were playing some warm up money games. And he said that before there was a shot meter, he didn't really know that on all of his chips he pulled back slightly sideways. He just thought he sort of hooked chips, and then the shot meter kind of showed him that when he pulls it back real slow, it's always a little bit right. Which my miss is the reverse. I pull it back a little bit left more often than not.
So I always, if I'm chipping, like it's a 9-iron chip, 5-bird chip, whatever your club is, I always cut chip. So if it's right 3, I pull it what I think right 3 is and hit it straight every time. If it's left 3, I pull it what I think is left 3 and hit it straight every time. You're
trying to do the chip version of a 180 on every chip you hit.
Yeah, it's a cut shot every chip.
Yep.
So Baja, not the most exciting.
Not a whole bunch of swing holes here, so
I think there's more now than before because there's some looks that are like say 404 that it's hit or miss because
I agree.
If you try it and don't get there, you can be in the cacti and rocks, but you get a good kick.
Yeah.
It's just,
So
are you wanting to go for that in match play?
Yeah. So 15 is borderline there some. 17 doesn't really have any hard looks anymore. They took away all the side wind, side slope things.
And this is exactly the hole I was speaking of. I mean, 360, I think, is absolutely 100% gettable. I'm going for it 100% of the time.
100%. 100%. You can high tee something less, or you can just beat the crap out of that with no tee.
The green is so downhill, you're fine.
That's right.
Yeah, George goes the high tee route.
Yeah, a couple really, really good shots there. Just that it's a hard one to make, and you would expect good players to have 25 or 30 feet there at worst, right?
Sure.
And
these guys don't miss putts much.
Yeah, and so that's exactly what they got. This one is kind of as straightforward as it can be. So both guys are thinking, what do I thumb to make it?
That's right. How do I roll one close, if not in? That's going right at it. Well, it was for a second.
Right at it. I would have expected a thumb there, not a pullback, but I like the
thumber.
Is that right?
Yeah, every time we play together, he says I thumb too much, and I said, yeah, ask Andy Haas. Because Andy Haas, he's got thumbs of an angel.
Yeah, he's good at golden tee. That's one that I would have expected, especially with stouts where everything's more or less straight, right? I would have expected him to set up something.
Oh my goodness! He almost got a shot of the week bounce.
Both of them made nice runs there.
I agree with that. Mouse is a little more of a lucky kick, but you take it. You take it all day.
The next hole that could swing is maybe 9 or 10, depending on the look.
What do you got over there, buddy?
Huh?
What do you got there?
Whiskey and Coke.
You don't want to say that on the stream, huh?
No. You're welcome, America.
You're welcome, America.
So, generally speaking, here you're just trying to.
Hello, folks.
You're just trying to hit it to the exact spot where you can hole it out from, right? Because there's nothing hard about this.
So I mean, if you can get it out as far as you can to the right, but stay on the fairway, it's going to straighten up the 8 a bit, I think.
Yeah.
I would expect these guys to probably do something along those lines, but they're still in, so they probably won't.
Indeed.
Michael Hall versus John Valentero. Machine 11.
Where are we at with the purple bracket? Let's up.
I think we have a 3-4 in the purple also.
I heard Mike Hall going.
So
let's a good player, local player.
Let's see if Richard King turns that stream on for us. We can switch back and forth.
He's working on the monitor right now.
So
that's pretty good.
GVK hit an excellent backspin shot that just didn't quite go in, but what you're thinking about here is making it, yeah?
Without a doubt.
And both of them hit perfectly good shots that just didn't go in. So we're on to the next one and waiting for a hole out or somebody to make a mistake.
You could easily see this going to extras, even if someone holes out. Next person.
I completely agreed. But both of these guys are perfectly capable of a lot of ones.
It's a good run.
Was that high bite?
I don't know if it was. It may have been high bite. That's what GVK goes with as well.
Both good runs at it. It
was good. Yeah.
So everybody's in for 15, and we're moving to the back nine.
Yeah, you know, I feel like with the old boxes, I hold this out a lot. It just fit my eye. Some stuff just, oh, there it is. Pretty good shot there, GBK.
Excellent shot by GBK. I would say, because it's mostly offset every time now, whereas before when you just hit driver over it and then you got to run at it, even though you can't use a tee, it generally played a little straighter.
Right. That's what I think.
So I think you probably are right that you were holding it more than.
I didn't have to.
I don't know. I don't even know that I've made it since they changed the tees.
I don't know if I have it either. If I did, it's probably luck. Wish you were here too, Jay. Oh no! That's
yeah, So we have our first mistake.
Unless he cleans it up right here.
So Mouth hit a 5-wood backspin, and I think that's what GVK hit. I think he just veered it too far left.
I didn't expect 11 to be a swing. Not in this match.
I agree.
I would shoot that same shot. You can go left side of the fairway on different tee boxes and make it just fine as well.
Yeah, for sure. So there's really 3 places to go here. Over all the stuff on the right.
Correct. Where
way left, and then the short on the worst setups, you can go to that short right spot, and 10-5 gets over all the trouble.
Absolutely, all the cacti, all the sand, and the bottom line is I want to control all my spin, so I don't like the rough or any of those other options.
Yeah, for sure. Keep spin on it.
GBK needs the whole one.
Yep,
get it back.
I would expect Mouth to start playing reasonably safe here. So
he's gonna get it close, and if it goes in, it goes in.
That's right.
Yeah.
I would expect not a whole bunch of running by the hole.
I wouldn't mess with this one too much. There's not a whole lot of green to work with as far as going behind it. Is she believe you, Jay?
Jay Ware has cleared his calendar for Nashville, it sounds like. I will be there, Jay. I can't wait for you to knock me out, and I'll have a sip of beer with you.
Just a sip.
Just a sip. So this is at least reasonably interesting. 13 out of the left.
Yeah, I used to have more trouble for whatever reason. The old boxes, if the pin was left, it didn't fit my eye. The toughest pin where it's bottom right, I stuck it close like every single time.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. I think more often that hole's offset now.
Mm-hmm.
And before, even when it was back right, as long as you believed in your carry distance, you could figure it out.
That's right.
I think it actually is a little harder now. I think it plays a tiny bit longer than it looks like. So you gotta give it a little bit more.
The sand mountain, and who knows where the bounce is after that.
Jay Ware, it depends on how big your pile of gold is, because half could be a bunch or it couldn't be that much. We'll figure it out.
Good shot from the mouth there.
Good shot from the mouth.
How did you get?
So 16 is either drivable or completely undoable, depending on the look.
This is completely not drivable.
Completely not drivable. And it's going to be a dead straight wind on the second shot, so Mouth will make no worse than an eagle. So GVK is getting a little more and more.
It's a little tougher approach than normal with the pin being tucked where it's at.
Yeah.
But these guys are good enough. When I play this, I would even play to catch it a little rough first and just trickle it right on.
I totally agree.
Exactly what Mouth did, so I know something. I got something right.
Yeah. It might be worth talking about though that the difference between carrying it all the way on are the two shots you just saw. So if you carry it all the way on, it
seems to be very sticky.
The backspin is considerably more. If you land it in the rough, it plays a little bit more like bite.
That's right.
So depending on how desperately you need to make a shot,
you got to weigh those options for sure.
That's right. You can be more or less safe, more or less aggressive, depending on how your match stands.
In my opinion, 17 got 150% easier. I've never seen a bad look.
There's not.
As long as you know your distance and you're uphill and you know that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's not ever really a hard look here anymore.
But if you have a 3-wood and thought it was a 5 and decided to smoke it, you can go long. I've been there.
That probably is true. Yeah, that's probably true.
And the club didn't change on me. I just had the wrong one.
So the mouth is comfortably in it clean, and GVK probably needs to make this.
I'm going to go with GVK. Definitely needs to make this one.
So if you're in an absolute must-make situation, do you release high T with nothing on it?
So he's looking at a 5-wood. It's 289. I think I'm leaving that alone and hitting it. I've seen GVK with a better effort, but what a showing. He's played well all day.
Yeah. A really great tournament out of GVK.
Absolutely.
Really good playing. Really good playing.